Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Study English with Faith Chuks. My name is Faith. I'm an educationist by profession, and I have love, I have passion for inculcating knowledge to the younger generation, and of course to everyone who has interest in learning of English language studies. If today is your first day of visiting my channel, I say a warm welcome to you. Please subscribe to my channel so that you always be notified when I upload a new video. But then, if you have already subscribed, this is for you. Thank you so much for being there for me. All right, today we are going to discuss another sweet topic in English language, and after today's lesson, I'm going to give you a test based on what we'll discuss. So pay rapt attention so that you will understand today's lesson. Today we're going to be looking at simple present tense. Simple present tense. When do we use simple present tense? Simple present tense is used when referring to action which takes place regularly. So whenever we talk about actions that take place on a regular basis, often we use simple present tense. And simple present tense is always accompanied by the adverb of frequency. Remember, adverb of frequency is that type of adverb that tells us how often something happens. Okay? We have some examples like often, always, every, twice, regularly, randomly, occasionally, and so on. So these are the adverb of frequency. They are always following the simple present tense. Now we have some examples of simple present tense, like we have the sun rises from the east every day. This is something that happens every day. The sun must always rise from the east. Or have you ever seen the sun rising from the west before? No! Alright, we have Juliet and Blessing supply water to the shop often. This is to tell us what Juliet and the Blessing do every time. Okay? Then she goes to work twice a week. This tells us what she does every week. She goes to work twice a week. Then I brush my teeth every morning and night. Yes, this is something that I do. I brush my teeth in the morning, I'll brush it in the night, and I'll keep on doing it tomorrow, next tomorrow, and it continues on and on. That is why we use the simple present tense. You can't hear perennially. That is, you can't hear often. You can't hear all the time. So whenever we're talking about something, an action that happens on a regular basis, it could be daily, it could be weekly, monthly, yearly, as the case may be, we use what? Simple present tense. And it is very important for us to note that simple present tense agrees with the subject-verb agreement rules. It observes the subject-verb agreement rules. That is to say, a singular subject goes with a singular verb, while a plural subject goes with a plural verb. Remember, in my previous lesson, I told you what a subject of a sentence is all about. Let me just say it one more time. A subject is the performer of an action in a sentence. It could be a person or thing that performs an action in a sentence. That is the subject of the sentence. So here, whenever that subject, that performer of an action is singular, that's one person, that means it will be accompanied with a singular verb. And when the performer of an action is more than one, then it will be accompanied with a plural verb. But then the question is, how then do we identify the singular and plural verb? I gave you some example here. We have singular and plural verbs. The singular rises, then plural rise. Here, the singular goes with an S. Whenever we're talking about a singular verb, it is always accompanied by an S, ES, or IES, depending on the verb you are using, okay? So we have rises for one person, rise when you're talking about more than one person, goes for one person, go for more than one subject, okay? Supplies, brushes, comes, all these are singular verbs, and many more. Then we have these ones, like rise, go, supply, brush, come. All these are for the plural verbs. So when we look at the examples we gave before, the sun rises from the east every day. We use rises because we have only one sun. Okay, the sun is just one, and that is why we use rises. You notice the S here. Now, Juliet and Blessing supply water to the shop. Often, we use supply because Juliet and Blessing are more than one, so they are plural subjects. That is why there is no IES here. Okay, now she goes to work twice a week. Goes. The ES is there to depict singular verb, and that is because the subject is she, one person. Okay? I brush my teeth every morning and night. Brush. This is somebody will say, and then look at this one. You can't hear perennially. Someone will say, I is just a single person. How come I didn't add ES or S? That is because I is a first person pronoun. And whenever we are using a first person pronoun, it goes with a plural verb. Please don't forget this. A first person pronoun, that is I, or we, that is the plural form of I, goes with a plural verbs. Okay? And in that vein, you also goes with a plural verb. This is because you is a second person pronoun. The only second person pronoun we have is you. And whenever you say you, please remember it goes with a plural verb. And these are the only areas that a single person could use the plural form of the verb. Okay? Apart from that, whenever you say she, it goes with a singular form. He, it goes with a singular form. It goes with a singular form, depending on the usage, okay? Depending on the subject, okay? Because we have they will go with a plural verb, okay? And then when you mention someone's name, mention two persons' name, then it's to go with a plural verb. So with this, I believe you've learned the usage of simple present tense, and then how to observe the subject-verb agreement. That whenever the subject, the performer of an action is one, then we'll use the singular form of the verb. And whenever there are more than one, then whenever they are plural, we use the plural form of the verb. Alright, having said that, I'd like to show you the test that you have based on this. Here it says, choose the correct verbs from the brackets given. Okay, you're expected to fill in these gaps here, choosing the correct verb from the brackets given. Okay, so I would like you to go through this test. I'd like you to try to write it, or do it. You may decide to send me the answers in the comment box. Send the answers to me in the comment box, and I'll be glad, and I'll also mark it for you. Okay, then having said this, in conclusion, the simple present tense is used whenever we are dealing or talking about an action that goes on an action that happens on a regular basis. This is where we start for today. Thank you so much for being there. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please don't forget to do so. Subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and then comment at the comment box. Thank you so much.